Hi friends, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we have to discuss about C program for finding out mean, variance and standard deviation. It is one of the most important program in terms of statistics. So that today we have to discuss that program, how to find out the mean, variance and standard deviation. Now, first let us consider we are taking an integer array that contains 5 elements. Int a of 5 is equal to set of 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. So this is an integer array. Size of the array is 5. It contains the elements 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. For finding out the mean, first we have to find out the sum of those array elements in the given array. So that is 10 plus, 20 plus, 30 plus, 40 plus, 50. So that is equal to 150. Once we are finding out the sum of those 5 array elements, next we have to find out the mean value. Mean is equal to sum of the array elements divided by number of elements in the given array. So here sum value is 150 and the number of elements in the given array is 5. So that is 150 by 5 is equal to 30. So mean of given 5 array elements is equal to 30. Okay. Next we have to find out the variance. Variance of these 5 array elements. For finding out the variance of 5 array elements, first we have to find out the difference. How we are calculating the difference? Difference is equal to mean minus a of I. That means mean minus every element of the array. Okay. So after finding out the difference, we have to find out the squared difference. So how we are finding out the squared difference? That is difference square. So difference square is nothing but squared difference. That can be represented as power of difference comma 2. Power of difference comma 2. So power is nothing, power of difference comma 2 is nothing but difference square. Okay, so that can be represented as power of, so mean value is 30 minus first array element value 10 comma 2. Next power of mean value 30 minus second element in the given array, so power of that element comma 2. Next power of third element in the given array and mean value is 30. Third element in the given array is 30. So power of 30 minus 30 comma 2 plus power of 30 minus 40 comma 2. 30 is the mean value, 40 is the fourth element in the given array, plus fifth element is 50, mean value is 30, power of 30 minus 50 comma 2. Okay, so here difference is nothing but mean minus every element of the array. So that is equal to power of 30 minus 10 is 20 comma 2. So power of 20 comma 2 plus power of 30 minus 20 is 10. So power of 10 comma 2 plus power of 30 minus 30 is 0. Power of 0 comma 2 plus power of 30 minus 40 is nothing but minus 10. Minus 10 comma 2 is nothing but 100. Next power of plus power of minus 20 comma 2. Minus 20 comma 2. So then applying the power function on that difference value, we are getting 400 plus 100 plus 0 plus 100 plus 400. The total value is equal to 1000. Next After finding out the squared difference, then we are calculating the variance. Variance is equal to squared difference divided by number of elements in the given array. That means squared difference value is 1000 and the number of elements in the given array is 5. 1000 by 5 is equal to 200. Next, after calculating the variance, next we have to calculate the standard deviation. So standard deviation is nothing but square root of variance. So square root of variance. What is variance value? Variance value is already calculated in the above. So that is 200. Square root of 200 is equal to 14. 14 point something we are getting, but I am taking integer array so that mean also integer, mean can be declared as integers and variance can be declared as integer and standard deviation can be declared as integer, so that we are getting the integer value, that is a 14. Okay, so mean is nothing but simply average of given 5 array elements. Next one, variance is nothing but squared difference divided by number of elements in the given array. How to calculate the squared difference? So we have to subtract each and every element in the from mean value. After that we have to square that value. So this procedure is calculated for all the elements of the given array. Then we are getting the squared difference. Once we are getting the squared difference, variance is nothing but squared difference divided by n, number of elements in the given array. After calculating the variance value, then how to calculate the standard deviation? Standard deviation is simply nothing but square root of the variance. Okay, so these are the formulas we have to use for calculating the mean, standard deviation and variance of given array elements. Now we can go for the implementation. The implementation is this one. This is the program. Whatever I am explaining, the same logic here. First, hash include stdio.h standard input output header file. Second one is hash include conio.h console input output header file. Third one is hash include math.h, mathematical functions are included in this header file. In this program we are using two mathematical functions, one is power function and second one is a square root function. Okay, because of that reason we have to include this header file to our program. Next one, every C program execution starts with the main function. Main function does not return anything, so that we have to write void before the main function. Void is an empty data type. Next one, I am declaring int a of 20. So this is the available array size is 20. So this is an integer array. Array name is a, size of the array is 20. And n is nothing but from the available array size we can take only the required array size. That required array size is stored in the variable n. I is a loop variable. Next we have to calculate the mean. We have to calculate the variance. For finding out the variance we have to use squared difference. Next we have to calculate the standard deviation also. Next and sum is equal to 0 comma difference. So these variables can be declared as integer variables. Initially variance is equal to 0, squared difference is equal to 0, standard deviation, sum is also a 0. Okay, next one, CLR SCR, clear screen function. Now we have to declare the integer variables. Required array size is 20. Next, n is the first we have to declare the following variables. One is variable n, variable I, variable mean, variable variance is equal to 0, square difference is equal to 0, standard deviation, sum is equal to 0, difference. So these variables can be declared as integer variables. Here the available array size is 20. From that available array size, we have to consider only the required array size. Okay, that required array size is stored in the variable n. Initially, variance is equal to 0, square difference is equal to 0, sum is equal to 0. Okay, next, CLR SCR, clear screen function. It clears the output screen. This function is available in the header file called #include conio.h. So that we have to include this header file to our program. Next, printf, enter the required array size. From the available array size 20, we are reading the required array size from the keyboard by using scanf function. So scanf %d %n. Next one, printf, enter the array elements. The 5 array elements are read from the keyboard by using for loop and scanf function. A of 0 contains the first array element, A of 1 contains the second array element, A of 2 contains the third array element, A of 3 contains the fourth array element, A of 4 contains the fifth array element. Suppose a required array size can be taken as 5. The array elements are A of 0 to A of 4. Okay. Now, whatever the elements that are read from the keyboard, that array elements are printed by using for loop and printf function. Okay. For reading the array elements from the keyboard, we have to use for loop and scanf. For printing the array elements that are read from the keyboard is we have to use for loop and printf function. Next one is we have to find out the sum of those array elements. Okay. So suppose I am taking n value is equal to 5. So A of 0, A of 1, A of 2, A of 3, A of 4. We have to find out the sum of those 5 array elements. For that one, we are using for loop and sum is equal to sum plus A of I statement within the body of the for loop. Okay. So for example, initially sum value 0. Okay. For I is equal to 0, 0 less than n, condition true. If the condition is true, then the control goes to the body of the for loop. Sum is equal to sum plus A of I. Initially sum value 0 plus A of 0. A of 0 contains the element suppose 10. So 0 plus 10, that is a 10. Initially sum value 10. After that again I value is incremented. Now I value is 1. 1 less than 5. Condition true. Then the control goes to the body of the for loop. Sum is equal to sum plus A of 1. So sum value previous 10 plus A of 1. A of 1 value is 20. 10 plus 20, that is 30. Now sum value is 30. After that I value control goes to the for loop. I value is incremented. Now I value is 2. 2 less than 5. Condition true. So sum is equal to sum plus A of 2. So previous sum value is 30. 30 plus A of 2. A of 2 contains 30. 30 plus 30, that is 60. Again control goes to the for loop. I value is incremented. Now I value is 3. 3 less than 5. Condition true. Then the control goes to the body of the for loop. Sum is equal to sum plus A of 3. Okay. So previous sum value is 60. 60 plus A of 3. A of 3 value is 40. 60 plus 40, that is 100. Now sum value contains 100. Again control goes to the for loop. Now I value is incremented. Now I value 4. 4 less than 5. Condition true. Control goes to the body of the for loop and execute the statement. Sum is equal to sum plus A of 4. Previous sum value is 100 plus A of 4 value is 50. 100 plus 50, that is 150. Again control goes to the for loop. Now I value is incremented. Now I value 5 less than 5, condition false. If the condition is false, then the control goes to the next statement after the for loop. For loop starts 21 line, for loop ends at 24th line. So after that we have to calculate the mean value. Mean is equal to sum by n. What is sum value we are getting? That is 150 divided by n is nothing but number of elements in the given array. So that is 150 divided by 5. So that is equal to 30. So now we have to print the mean of given array elements is equal to percentage d slash and double quotes and comma mean. Mean value 30 is printed. Okay. Next after that we have to find out the difference value. Difference is equal to mean minus a of I. Okay. So mean value is 30. 30 can be subtracted from each and every element of the given array. After that we have to square that difference value. Okay. So difference is equal to mean minus a of I, and square difference is nothing but square of the difference value after subtracting mean value from the given array element. So this is the function. So after that we are getting total square difference value is 1000 we are getting. So after that we have to find out the variance. Variance is equal to square difference divided by n. Square difference value we are getting is 1000 plus 1000 divided by n is nothing but 5. 1000 divided by 5 is equal to 200. So variance value is 200. So printf variance of given array elements is equal to percentage d slash and double quotes and variance. So variance value is 200. Mean value is 30. Next, once we are calculating the variance value, next we have to calculate the standard deviation. So standard deviation is equal to square root of variance. So here the function is sqrt, that means square root function. This function is available in the header file called #include math.h. In the same way, here power function we are using for finding out the square difference. So POW is nothing but power function. This function is also available in the header file called #include math.h. Okay. So once we are calculating the variance, so standard deviation is equal to square root of variance. So variance value we are getting is 200. So square root of 200 is nothing but 14 point something we are getting. But all variables can be declared as integer variables, so that we are taking only integer part, that is we are getting 14. Standard deviation is 14. After calculating the standard deviation, we are printing the standard deviation value. Standard deviation of given array elements is equal to percentage d slash and double quotes and standard deviation. After that the program is terminated. So we are taking 5 array elements. Int a of 5 is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So mean is equal to 10 plus 20 plus 30 plus 40 plus 50. So divided by 5, that is 150 divided by 5, that is 30. We are getting mean value is 30. Next one, variance. Variance is equal to square difference divided by n. So square difference value is 1000 divided by 5. So 1000 divided by 5, that is 200. So 200 is the variance value. Square difference value is 1000 and variance is equal to square difference value divided by 5. We are getting 200. Standard deviation is equal to root of variance value. So variance value is 200. Root of 200 is 14 point something, where consider only integer part, that is 14. Now we have to save that program. We have to compile the program. We are getting 0 warnings and 0 errors. Now we have to run the program. Enter the required array size. I am giving 5. Enter the array elements 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 5 array elements. Next, the entered array elements are printed 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Mean of given 5 array elements is 30. Variance of given 5 array elements is 200. Standard deviation of given 5 array elements is 14. So this is the program. So thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please click on the like button and share this video to your friends and classmates. Don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel Divvela Srinivasa Rao. If you have any doubts, please put your doubts in the comment box. I will clarify your doubts. Thank you one and all for watching this video.